Well, it seems that the Watch Dogs franchise is not dead, although it was reported to be dead by Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson himself, and that's likely because it was true, Watch Dogs was dead. Even though they had a Watch Dogs movie in development, the video game franchise was likely dead and gone, and there were no plans to make any type of Watch Dogs games or projects in the video game space. But now it seems Tom Henderson has insider information that Watch Dogs isn't dead after all, as he states that Watch Dogs Legion might actually be getting a director's cut version with brand new content, night mode, and new motion capture being done for it. This was all on the Insider Gaming podcast, where he stated that Ubisoft might be working on a new version of Watch Dogs Legion, and this version should be something like a director's cut. Tom also doesn't understand why it was in the works, as everyone was confused when they were discussing it. Even Tom Henderson himself, he said, "Don't shoot the messenger, this is just what he's heard." But according to Tom Henderson, he says that they are adding brand new content, some sort of night mode, and a new motion capture is being recorded for the game right now. And that might be what Shinobi, another insider, was saying when he stated that the Watch Dogs franchise is not quite done yet. Why is this actually happening? Well, Tom Henderson also theorized that this is kind of a low-hanging fruit Ubisoft wanted to do, as they already had Watch Dogs Legion. This is sort of a remaster for them, where they could basically just add a few new content, which is very low cost, new motion capture, and add it to the game and sell it as a complete package or a director's cut version of the game, and maybe even breathe a little bit life back into the franchise with the movie coming out. And this new content includes a night mode, which I have no idea what that means. It might be that the game is just set entirely at night. There is no day and night cycle if you want to play in night mode, and perhaps there are brand new features within this mode also. And of course, new motion capture means that there are probably going to be brand new cutscenes, brand new story elements, probably brand new quests for this director's cut version of the game. Again, it's not entirely known why this is happening, but a low-hanging fruit does seem like the likely explanation, as there is a lot of cost cutting going on behind the scenes over at Ubisoft, with not only the recent layoffs but the closure of Red Storm Entertainment that was working and helping on 10 projects at Ubisoft, including the brand new Ghost Recon game and the Splinter Cell remake. Tom Henderson also stated in his Ubisoft cost cutting article over at insidergamer.com, which I'll leave a link for in the description below, he stated that some employees were then asked the next day to return to their projects during the warn period, who are mainly those working on Project Ova, which is the next Ghost Recon game, and the Watch Dogs Legion director's cut, which likely means that this game, it will likely release in 2026. This will not be a huge mainline release. This will likely be a smaller drop for the Ubisoft lineup for 2026 to get those sales numbers up for the fourth quarter, as with the cancellation of Sands of Time remake, it's likely that they do need some sort of game to put out in order to get some sales. It still will likely not be enough for the investors to be happy, but this is likely very similar to the Game of the Year edition for Far Cry 6, which had basically all the DLC content and they packaged it as a Game of the Year version, even though the game never won any Game of the Year awards. I also want to mention that the Watch Dogs movie did start filming in July 2024 and actually wrapped filming over a year ago, but apparently the cast members had to go back for reshoots, and they stated that the story of the film was nothing like the game. Perhaps if the Watch Dogs movie is going to be released in late 2026 or early 2027, that is why Ubisoft is creating the Watch Dogs Legion director's cut to release alongside with the movie, to have a cross-media sales plug for those who are interested in the Watch Dogs franchise, as Aiden Pierce does appear in both this new movie apparently and in the Watch Dogs Legion game. And if the movie is a success, and if there are decent sales for the director's cut, perhaps a new Watch Dogs game would be greenlit by Ubisoft to probably take a different approach, or be a lot more scaled back like the original game, or what they promised the original game was going to be. But we've also talked about the Splinter Cell remake, the next Ghost Recon game, which has a ton of update, The Witcher 4, Cyberpunk, and so much more on this channel. Go ahead if you love all things single player games, as we talk about all these huge franchises on this channel, including Assassin's Creed and so much more. Please like the video and subscribe. And guys, it is finally here. The Balboa Club Witch Hunt Collection Volume 1 is now available and will run from December through February, and this drop is specifically inspired by The Witcher, as I wanted to blend the styles of the wrestling world with the games we all know and love. So please go ahead and check out the Balboa Club store. It's on the channel store page, and the website is in the description and pinned comment section below.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement.